And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship.
Here we go.
Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. And it's Bassey in at the center position. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the game for Oklahoma City. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. To Brunson, 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Boss, defended by DiVincenzo, and it goes down 2 points. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And now, we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Brunson the pass to Bassey. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
To the middle. Ross, no good. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Ross gets the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Randall a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brunson. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bridges kicks to DiVincenzo. Brunson, left side. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Boss. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gilgeous-Alexander against Randall. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He has yet to score.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Boss. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. That's now 8 points for Boss.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've
been able to get these good looks.
Randall surveying the D to stop the drought. Thunder with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Randall passes to Brunson. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Boss. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Boss, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder, Grant is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Cason Wallace. For Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Boss in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall's checked in. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Trey Murphy is out there with Hart. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Randall in at the 5 down low. Knicks trail by 12. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against San Antonio, played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Caruso kicks to Wallace. Grant the pass to Boss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw missing. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Alvarado with it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 3. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Hart. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Holmgren dishes to Grant. Here's Boss. He's defended by Randall. Grant for 3. Knicks with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Boss gets the bucket.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against the San Antonio Spurs.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
To the paint. Here's Boss. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shoots from 12. And that one is good. Randall's got 6.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Look for Oklahoma City. Spencer's checked in, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Grant. And a new group in for the Knicks. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Bridges comes in for Trey Murphy. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Yep, that one goes. Boss has got 8 here in the quarter. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Puts up a 3. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Grant, he's checked in for the Thunder. And a switcher also for New York. Randall's checked in for Josh Hart. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. And the basket is good. And that's now 20 points for Boss.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
To the inside. Here's Boss. Banked in off the glass. Boss has got 22.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Back to Brunson. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. The Thunder leading by 3. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And the second free throw, good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And he makes all 3. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Pass to Boss. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good off the back of the rim. So for New York, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Inside, here's DiVincenzo. Got a hand on it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Boss gets the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Bridges outside. Randall down low. And Randall throws it down.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And so it's Oklahoma City bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly... Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the New York Knicks.
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Boss has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Randall has got the ball here for New York. 7-point differential. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Boss, and it's Holmgren in its center. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Down low. Here's Boss, and it's good, 2 points. And that's now 30 points for Boss.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. Offline with his three.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Randall outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
The Knicks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw good from Randall. And this game going back and forth, still very much in question.
And this, where your palms can get sweaty and nerves can become a factor. It's not a title, but best believe these players are very invested in the outcome.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Randall outside. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Misses from short range. Boss. Pass to Holmgren. And it's good for 2. Holmgren's got 14 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Boss passes to Holmgren, to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Goes back up. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brunson. Outside for Randall. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Boss driving the lane. Chalk up 2 there. Boss has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren is one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Six to shoot. Kick by Bridges. Randall kicks to Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court? And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hart. Trey Murphy is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Dadier in at the 2. Schroeder outside. From 12 feet out. The rebound by Grant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Schroeder. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
There's the added discipline to Schroeder's game on display there, just taking what the defense allows.
Boss, no good. Knicks trail by 15. And it's blocked by Boss. Now, here's Grant. He's tightly guarded. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
He's off on the first.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Knicks trail by 16. Schroeder outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Good on the shot. Boss has got 41.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Knicks trail by 21. Here's Waters. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Schroeder comes with the double team. Here's Wallace, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he makes that one. Boss has got 43 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Here's Waters, and that one goes long. The Thunder leading by 21. Inside. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 45 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Grant. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cason Wallace. Here's Bassett. Back to Bridges. There's the triple. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Boss. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Boss. Defended by Bridges. Boss, no good. And here is DiVincenzo. Brunson outside. There's the three. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Randall from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Boss. The kick out to Williams. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. 2 points. That one goes.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Boss. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. To the middle. Here's Boss. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Brunson. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Williams. .112 left to play in the final quarter. Can't hit from the elbow. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Kept alive. Boss gets the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Boss, no good. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Handle with the ball. Williams picks him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
3rd personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Mikal Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Brunson. for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.